ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that you deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. So normally with the painting vids, there's a particular deck I use and I was told not to use it this time. So, this one first. The cardboard that I'm using to paint on came in at one of my packages, and I thought it was so unique. It's got these like little indents, and I thought it could be fun to paint on it. Get some interesting texture, maybe. Oh, yes, yes. I also heard to take the top card, so taking that as well. Okay, what have we got? Renewal. Indecision. I use my intention in all aspects of life. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Renewal, indecision, and self-esteem. Okay. I'm just being transparent with you, feeling a bit of pressure in my head. I don't know if it's my own brain fog or if it's in connection to this at the moment, but we'll see where it goes. I'm going to continue. That's what I heard to do, so I'm going to continue on. And we'll just start painting and see what decides to come out. Oh, I don't want to put these where they might get paint on them. It's kind of tough because I don't have the largest area, to be honest with you guys, and if I put them where I can see them, I risk getting paint on them, which is a bummer because I do want to see them. Okay. Renewal, indecision, self-esteem. No, gray. Gray. We're starting with gray. This is going to be a messy one, apparently. That is life sometimes. I'm having a bit of a reaction to the paint smell. I don't normally it doesn't bother me at all. But this time it smells so plasticky to me. I'm like offended by it a little. That's interesting. I don't think you guys can hear the sound, but it's like a it's fun with the texture. There we go, all covered up. Smelling stinky. Let's see. I'm being reminded of the heart center. When indecision comes, it's usually because we can't bring together our logic and our heart. We're struggling to do that because that's the aim, that's the goal, that's what we desire. And as that card said, with indecision, use your intuition. Well, where does your intuition come from? It's not a mind thing. It's not logic. It's the heart. I do feel my heart hurting at the moment. And it feels a bit as if one is fighting for a side of you. Is, maybe you can call it your higher self, you can call it your subconscious. I don't know what your belief is, but this portion of you that is the observer portion knows better and is fighting for you, fighting for your self-esteem. And there's another portion of you that's living this life, doing the, living the mistakes as we go and learning, and that portion doesn't always choose what's best for yourself. So there's a hurt. I am feeling you are rough on yourself. I've been feeling the need to like grab the bottles harshly and like rub this hard and be aggressive. Need gentleness. Need to let go. Need to stop judging yourself. That observer part of you is not judging you. It is wishing for you. How do we work on our self-esteem? What pops up in your head and your heart? What comes up with that question? How do we work on our self-esteem? By accepting ourselves, by loving ourselves, by choosing ourselves. It's not selfish. We give to others, why not give to ourselves? It's not selfish. I'm seeing a child in the corner of a room, hunkered down, wanting to be invisible. That doesn't have to be who you really are. I guess what I'm trying to say is that there's this adult version of you, this portion of you that you showed everyone else, and it is a portion of you, it's a version of you. And this child that's hunkered down in the corner is also a version of you. Both can happen at the same time. And you need to nurture the one that's hunkered down. You need to nurture your inner child. I think that you need some freedom. There's something in me that's needing to just get into it. Move more forcefully and aggressively and give yourself something. Like, do you need to go out and hit a punching bag? Do you need to something that works it out of you? So I'm gonna stand up. Might help a little with how I'm feeling. Yeah. Okay. I'll just no more yellow. Let's get into it. dive in. And maybe it's even like, can you do some image work maybe? Like dive into yourself. What do you see when you dive into yourself? Imagine diving into some water, a pool of water. It can be an actual pool, it can be a pond, it can be a cave with some water in it. What? Oh gosh. How do you give yourself space? How do you dive into yourself? Give yourself space. Open up who you are. Uncurl that child that is in the corner, huddled down. Uncurl. Open up. Let them bloom. What is it that they bring to you, to your being, when you allow that? Mix it in. Mix it in with who you are now. Give space. Be curious. Let go of any judgments or self-criticism. That hurt. That hurt. So that's a big part of it for you. You gotta let go of the self-criticism. There's a huge difference between judging yourself harshly and admitting that you make a mistake. Now, how can I work on it? How can I go better? How can it go better? It's, if you keep repeatedly looking at the mistakes you make, that's not going to get you anywhere. That's just going to hurt you. It shoves you down. I see your adult version bring a bouquet of flowers to that child version and presenting them. I see many petals. These petals turn into wings and are butterflies. And they take off. And it delights little you. The shining brightness in your eyes, that child's eyes, the smile that comes up. There are things you need to release. There are things you need to dig into. But you need to be ultimately more gentle with yourself. And I think that's where this is going to end. It feels... Oh, okay. One more thing. You are going to be reminded. This is not going to be let go. Your guides care about you. Your God, source, higher self. You are cared for. And they don't want this to be a thing in your life. You are going to learn from it. And you're going to grow. And you're going to be more gentle with yourself. Oh, okay. That's it. I really hope that you feel seen and loved, understood, heard, cared for, that you're not alone,